Okay, all set to go. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now.
Number 51, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And the home opener is underway.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off left side. Man, that got him square in the mask. The 1-2. That one just misses. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just underway here from Wrigley. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Ward in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit him.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Shea.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Jacob deGrom. What do you look for here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. You always have to worry about the fastball when facing deGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Go to third. Save. Double steal. Duran at third. Suzuki stands at second. No outs.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In the dirt, 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So they're all loaded up. Ivan Herrera now at the plate. Inside, just missed. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Bases juiced. No outs. There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, pretty clear to me, he's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Jonathan Aranda. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. The 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Soroka, the tall righty, 250 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts off the second with a double. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Herrera takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Wynn in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Benintendi gets a chance to hit here. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. In the dirt. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. One away.
Now pitching for
new pitcher on now, Shota Imanaga.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag. Two down, base is empty. TJ Friedl, the next Cub to hit.
TJ Friedl.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Rob Refsnyder, looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Ground ball, left side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one hammered center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. But it bounces off his glove. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball there. And that one is downstairs. 2-2. That's out to center field. Lee moving under it. And the inning is over. Top half of the third inning. And now for the Jays, Caleb Durbin. On the ground, Bichette. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And a foul ball.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one to first. Bell takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. This is Corbin Carroll. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1. Foul ball. And that's off
ball 1.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1. Right side. And it goes just foul. Chop to first, but it kicks foul. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Ball, that's out.
And that one hammered, carrying well. It bangs off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Aranda takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Henderson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Lee in position. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Just missed.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That's off the plate.
And that one almost hit him.
Nope, that's the ball.
Here's a 3-0. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 3-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Taylor Ward. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 out, man at first. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Doubled his first time. Left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's Josh Bell. Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to Go Cubs Go. I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, A Whole New World, the theme to Aladdin. Three-two now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In the dirt, blocked. Nope. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Runner takes off. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie. Down the middle. I mean, those are the ones.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jack Dreyer. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. This is Bryce Turang. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down. 2 aboard with 1 out. Rob Refsnyder, the next to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder number 16, Jarred Duran.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
In the air, left side. Benintendi should have this one, and that ends the inning. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Mason Winn.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Yeah.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that drops in for a strike. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
For 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Jays trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, center field. Duran moving under this one. And there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Duran. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side of the infield. Turang settles underneath it. And that is that. here at Wrigley Field. Down the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-2.
That's out.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter Gunnar Henderson.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. And the slider
outside.
just misses. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and a full count now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little.
Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 45, Tommy Nance.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Safe. He swings and fouls one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. Here at Wrigley Field. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Now pitching for
Daniel
the Cubs,
Lynch taking
number
over on the
41.
mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Taylor Ward next up for the Blue Jays.
Designated hitter Taylor Ward.
And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the break.
Now pitching for
Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Brusdar Graterol.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And that is out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's to third. Bichette puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the sixth. Josh Bell at the plate now.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
And first offering is fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Bichette.
Ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And that's a one-out single. Bryce Turang will hit next.
Ball one. Ball, that's out.
Bichette goes. No throw. He's in there safely. Man at second. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And ball four to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The left fielder, number 30, Rob.
This one in the air center field. 2 down. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Jonathan Aranda. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
On the ground out to short. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
No, he's in there.
So they get one, but a really nice try there. Benintendi up here. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The tying run at the plate. In the air to left center. Refsnyder on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at the friendly confines. Set for the last half of the 7th. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
And he grounds one to the right side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That bat can be a little bit of a strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Here's Wynn for one. Double play. What a twin. On the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton for the top of the eighth. Caleb Durbin digs in now on the ground to third. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out. That one the other way. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So digging in, Taylor Ward.
Ball, that's high. Hey.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Emilio Pagan comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pagan, in his 9th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and occasionally uses a cutter. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Outside low, 3-1. Rip, but it curls foul. Payoff pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Lee flying after this one. And there's one down. One out man at first. Bo Bichette, the next Cub to hit.
No, that's down.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Herrera leads off first with one away. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 down. So up now for Chicago, Rob Refsnyder.
The left fielder.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Colton Pete, big spot for him here. Swinging a foul out of play. The Cubs trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Out towards right center field. And that's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Jay Langoliers now at the plate.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda. Now pitching.
Ryan Helsley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Ball inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Tosses to first. Great play from his knees for the out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
0-1.
Rolled over to third. Down the line, and it's foul. And it's second. That one in triple digits.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging pitches in that location.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Duran on the move. He's got it. Rounding tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays. Mason Wynn.
Swing, and he popped it up. Turan under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. 2-0 your final here in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.